about to help y'all understand astrological signs and wonders. All right. You know, if you, let me see. Man, I'm not about to go grab one, but if you look at somebody's, remember this is just talking about astrological signs and wonders. If I was to go get an obituary, and I showed you the back of the obituary, or the front, whatever, where it's got the obituary got somebody's the date that they were born, and then they got the date that they passed. Man, don't make me go get one. And then they got the date that they passed on, and then a little dash in between the two, right? Go look at the obituary, anybody's, anywhere. It got the date that they was born, whatever that is, and then it's got the little dash for the time they lived, and then it's got a date on the end for the date that they died, right? Why is it that we're on Christmas, Christ's birthday, it's always, the date is always the same, just like everybody else's. But the other date changes every year. Now, what I mean by changes every year, I mean it's not the same. There's no 2 years consistent where the date, the death date, is the same. It's never going to be the same. Now, there's a reason for that. This is what we're dealing with, astrological signs and wonders. I told you that's all we're dealing with right now. So the reason for that particular situation is because it's the spring equinox. The first Sunday after the spring equinox is going to be the day that is going to be the date. Not the actual day of the event. Even the day of the event doesn't even add up. I think that's an error. I don't think that has anything to do with astrological signs and wonders. I think that's just error. Because if Jesus died or killed, was murdered, whatever story, whatever, on Friday evening, 3 days from Friday, doesn't matter who does the math, old man, the kids, it doesn't matter. 3 days from Friday evening is not Sunday, it's Monday. And this is something that people just, no big deal. But if I wouldn't go, one of those obituaries I was talking about in the beginning, if I wouldn't got one of those to come give y'all an example, and I looked, and that either date wasn't consistent, we got a problem. We got a real serious problem. If that end date changes every time I look at it, or every year on that piece of paper, we got a problem. So, there's a lot of this stuff going on. A lot of things mean not what you think it means. A lot of stuff you guys just let go over your head. You don't want to critically think about it. And a lot of the stuff you're not allowed to critically think about it. The only thing you can do is believe. A lot of shit don't make sense, and you know it don't make sense, so you just believe it, which that's fine. But then when someone comes along and says, hey, this doesn't make sense, don't tell that person. This is what y'all be doing to me. Don't tell that person that he's crazy, he ain't right. You can tell that person that, but it's you that is really looking like that. Because even if the believer critically thinks, they're going to have the same issue. So, I don't know, I just wanted to jump on here and share that little piece. As we got the holidays, holy days, whatever y'all call it, going on right now. Just thought I'd throw a little signs and wonders in there, just give you something to think about. Nah, that's real though. A lot of shit's like that. Even the birthday, even the Christmas is coming up next couple of days. It, all right. So every 6 months, I'm finna give you something about the winter solstice. Every 6 months, as the world turns, whatever, it stops for the I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Let's say in layman's term, the Earth stops spinning, right? On December 22nd, which was yesterday, the Earth it stopped spinning, and it's because it's getting ready to start going the other way, so days will start getting longer, because you know it's getting darker and darker early, you know, all that shit that we be dealing with. It stops for 3 days, because that's the amount of time that it takes for the energy to shift and start going the other direction. So 3 days from 22, there's your Christmas, right? Because now things are starting to become new again. As well. See, it's kind of fucked up because the story actually is supposed to be going on during March, not December. It doesn't really make sense when you try to explain it in December, because there's nothing new in the middle of the. So anyway, the spinning of the Earth thing. This is just dealing with the time lapse on how much time it takes before the days start getting longer again, because you know it starts getting dark for so long, and then it starts getting light again, lighter and lighter and lighter. Well, there's a shift in that process where it stops and starts going the other way in order to obtain that outcome where it starts getting lighter again and start going in the other direction. Well, that happens on December 25th. So that would be the first day that things are starting to be extended, expanded. Light is starting to come around and be around longer, and you know we're starting to get. It's like the pregnancy, so to speak. You know, you're just starting to, baby's just starting to grow a little bit. Life is just starting to barely begin, and you know it takes a little while for things. But as time goes by, we get more and more time during the day. Before you know it, it's sunlight. It's 10 o'clock at night, and it's still light out. You know what I'm saying? So all this is just dealing with astrology and the cosmos and things that are going on in the celestial world or the celestial realm, and it's kind of like man's way of using that reality to explain religion, so to speak, kind of like that. Anyway, I'm done writing about that. I'll get back with you. Thanks for listening. Peace. Oh, don't forget, Another Way to See It is the name of my YouTube channel. I took it used to be broken up with the word another and way, the number 2, the alphabet C, and the word it. I crunched it all together, made it one word, so it's easier to remember. So it's Another Way to See It. It's one word. It's my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and share this video with somebody. Peace.